Hello techies. Welcome to our brand new video series focused on helping you get the most of your experiences in life. Before we start the video, let's know about Upptalk. Upptalk is a live, interactive platform for software training, furnishing robust personalities who could take on universal business platforms.
Now let us go into the permission group. So again, when I go here back into the system, and when I go here I can go again from the admin center, but there also you can find the managed permission group. So if I go to permission group from here, so when you go into the permission group you can find the ID, the group name, the user type, static or dynamic. I will be at the member last point if I find. Most importantly, we will focus on the group name and this one, static or dynamic one. When you, while creating the group or, if the SO permission group, when we go and create a permission group, you can see there are two types where we can able to go and create. One is a static one and one is a dynamic one. What is a static one? When you are creating a group. So before going into static and dynamic, let me go and take into any of the permission group, how the permission group look like. Then we can go into the static and dynamic group. So again I am going into system admin and going and searching. System admin will be there or super admin will be there. So when I go into the super element, so when you click on a create new or existing any of the permission group, when you click on it will take you into this page. This page is divided in two parts. One is definition and one is granted population. So, definition, when you go and see you can see the group name. Here we need to define the group name and here, below that again, there are two sections. One is choose group name and the second one is exclude these people from the group. Okay. Generally the second. At second section we are using it very less, as per our requirement. Mostly we will be focusing on the first section, that is, the choose this group name. So when you go into the choose this group name. Once you have deleted a group, we need to add a member, okay. So when we have started the RBP, we have seen that RBP is divided into two parts, permission group and permission group right. And the permission group is again divided into two part that is granted population and the target population right. So when you are defining the granted population, we have to define who are the granted population. So either it can be a specific role or it can be a group of members. So here, when you are creating a permission group, initially you are specifying the members here. Okay. So how you will specify the member? With the help of the people pool. Okay. So when you go into the people pool you can see here there are various ways of defining the members or adding the members. So when you go and see here, you can see here there are various categories. You can go with job title, you can go with the hire date, you can go with the location position. Okay. You can go with a username. So, according to that, you can able to add the members okay. If you see here for the super element they have taken as a username and this username has been added here. Okay. That is the reason. When you click on the update, the 15 members will be showing here. So when you click on the 15 member I can see the first name, last name, the job code and the location details will be that, if I hear these other members, they have taken on the basis of the username. If you want to add somebody into this group, you can click on here and you can see already these members are there, okay. So if you want to delete somebody, you can able to pick on delete here. If you want to add any member, you can able to specify the member here. So it will you pick on here, you will show the member here and you can click on the checkbox. It will you it the permission. It will be added and the permission will be granted and it will be included in this member. So earlier it is 50. It will be further added to the 60, okay. So either into the implementation or into the support, you have to do the same process, okay. Whenever a new employee or a new team member is joining, if you need to give the permission, proper permission, to have all the access. So there will be already some superlatimate and for that superlatimate, already you will be having the access and that superlatimate group. We need to add that member who has been joined in our team. Okay. So when you add that member, whatever the permission this existing users are having by default, those permissions will be given to the new member also. Okay. So mostly the focus is on the people pool when you are creating a group and with the help of this you can able to add the member. So for adding the member, these are various ways. You can take the username. You can take the user location department division. These are the categories where you can able to. It will help us to free the other member, okay, and to add that member in the group, okay. Any questions herein? No, it is clear. So this process which you are adding something when you are creating now you are creating a group here by specifying the group name and you are adding the member with the help of certain categories from the people pool. This type of creating the group is called no lesser dynamic group. Okay, where you are creating it manually. Okay. Once it has been created, this process is called as a dynamic group, and once it is created, you can see here it will specify that this is a dynamic or static world. So, whenever you go and click on the create new and when you click on the create new, specifying the group name, okay, adding the members with the help of certain categories, this process from create new it is called as a dynamic one. Static one is something where you are using this import static group, okay, where you will download a blank template and that blank template will be filling all the information and choosing the file and you will be importing it, okay, while letting and importing it. So what is the difference between the static and dynamic? Is that once you created with the help of create new, that is the dynamic one. So in the future, if you are making some changes in the existing permission group, changes means you are adding a new member or you are replacing a new member. What you will do, you will click on here and you will go here and you can able to click on and you can able to add or replace it. Okay. This is possible with the help if you have done already in a dynamic board but in a static mode. If you are going and doing it, it will not get updated, okay. So if you have created some group with the help of a static one, then call changing and modification. Also, you have to download the template, update that details in the CSV file and then import it. When you import it, then that data will be replaced in the existing data which is already there in the system. Okay. So 99%. If you go and see in the system the customer, it will be the dynamic one only because they always go with the create thing. But we always also have an option of importing with the help of a CSV format. Okay, that is the thing. It is known as a static one, okay. If you are going it, I import static one. Okay, any questions here? No. Okay. So whenever, if you are an implementation side, if you are implementation consultant and if you are going and creating the group, so when you are going and implementing, when you are doing the implementation what you call, and when you are gathering the requirement, when you are setting up the permission group and the permission rule, first of all, we need to create the permission group. Okay. The first step is to go and create the permission group, and the second step is to go and create the permission rule. Okay. This is the step which we need to follow. Okay. So let's go and create first of all our own permission, and then we go and create a permission rule. Is it okay? Yes. Okay. So understood the concept of the permission rule and permission group, which I try to explain to you separately. Yes. Okay. So when you go into the permission group, even here, also suppose when you go and take any of permission.
Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel. For more information, contact us at sales@upptalk.com.